Where are we at with Jonbon? Will we see him at Cheltenham is the first question, and if we do, what race will we see him in?
Well, I'm afraid the question is still open. He's in the champion chase. He's going to be in the Ryanair. JP does have other options, and we're just going to see how the cookie crumbles. I mean, a lot of us were saying earlier on, or ourselves, thinking that he'd had two quite hard races at Ascot, a month apart, but there were two testing races. He won them both. Very brave, very tough, had to dig pretty deep both times. That we might be better to wait for Aintree. But having said that, he is really, really well in himself. He's in terrific form. So,
and just on that, is he in as good a form, if not better form, going into Cheltenham if he runs this time round than he has been in the past?
I think you could possibly say yes. And a lot of people will say, well, he'd have to be because he doesn't perform round Cheltenham. Personally, I'd take that personally.
Because you think, you're convinced he acts as effectively at Cheltenham?
Well, he's won the Schlur twice, and he's been beat. Don't forget, he's still always been second. He's never been out of the first two. From the time he was second to Constitution Hill in the Supreme to being second in last year's Champion Chase. Forget about last year's Champion Chase. The tape went across, the buckle end of the tape hit him across his face. You can see his head go up, and he's running backwards when they start. He has to be up there over 2 miles. You'll get a good gallop. In both the champion and the 2.5, but I love the way he travelled at Ascot over the 2.5, and if we were to go to Aintree, I'd even be thinking about 3. But that's let's see what happens this week, and if we run, we run, and if we don't, well, he'll be fresh for Aintree.
Funny enough, he was a Goss graduate as well, and I think he's won 12 Grade 1s, and the record is 16. Have you got an eye on that?
I talked to JP the other night, and he has.
Has he?
Yeah, he definitely. Yeah.
Great.
Well, I think.
Where are they going to come?
Well, they'll come on Tuesday and Wednesday of next week.
He can't run in 2 races.
Good old Dave, flying boat.
But actually, JP adores this horse, as do you.
Yeah.
So seriously, you've locked onto that record. 16.
Well, no, JP mentioned it yesterday on the phone. We were chatting away.
Brilliant.
And yeah, okay, but you know, we're getting on a bit. We better hurry up if we're going to do that. But every time you tick one off, it's worth thinking about. Yeah.
Geez, that'd be some achievement, wouldn't it?
It would, and he has been, as you say, JP adores him, and I think you'd have to go right back to Esterbrack to find his previous pin-up. So, and as, I mean, he's been in that corner for goodness knows how long, and he was a rare character, and he wasn't the easiest, but now we understand each other quite well, and I think we've got the hang of it.
It's beautiful, that. Well, good luck. We'll hopefully see him at Cheltenham. If not, I'm sure we'll see him in Aintree.
Yeah.